Hi, everybody. Well, today is the first day of a new semester in art. It's going to be a little bit different because right now you can see I am at General Mitchell right now. I'm going to still be working at General Mitchell as the art teacher and Walker as the art teacher. But now things are just going to be a little bit different because we are going to have some kids are going to be here at school working. Some kids are going to be at home, and we're going to all have class together in some cases. Everybody's going to be together. I'm going to have the Zoom going while I am teaching. And I'm also going to have some kids that are asynchronous. They're going to be doing their art later. We're going to have 3 different situations going on. And that's okay. We're going to roll with it. It's going to be a little bit different at first. We're all going to have to figure this out at the exact same time. I'm still figuring it out. So one thing that's going to be a little bit different is the Zooms. A lot of times I'll be using my tripod and my camera for part of my classes. A little bit. This is me in the Zoom meeting, this recording right here. You can see that there are 2 Jacob Waldens. That's fine. They're both me. One I have on my camera. It's looking around the art room at General Mitchell right now. The other one is me, and I'm going to be sharing videos the same way I've been doing this whole year on my Zoom. But you might see 2 different Jacob Waldens. So right here, I can share videos on this, and the other one will see the rest of the room. So you can see some of the kids that are working. I am also going to put the Zoom up on the screen, the big screen in all the different rooms. I don't have one working in this art room right now, or else I would show you that right now. But that's how it's going to work. So it's going to be many different people working, some at home. Some people are going to be working here all at the same time. For the kids that are here in class, it's not usually when I had art classes, I would sometimes have a table just set aside for when some people were done. It would have some extra stuff. I'd call it the free art table. I'd throw out some extra stuff and you guys could experiment with that stuff after you were done with the project. Now, art class is just, I can't do that. We still need to socially distance. We need to be 6 feet apart when we can, and we can't share supplies. So like before, when I throw out some oil pastels or something on the table, we can't share those boxes. When I had a free art table, I'd bring out things like melty beads or pipe cleaners or stuff, and or some of the building sticks I have, some of the little manipulatives that I bring out on the tables. That's just stuff we cannot share right now because we still have to be safe. The only reason that I don't have my mask on right now is because I am in a room with the door closed. All of you have a pack of art supplies. You got crayons, markers. You're going to have your box of art supplies that you're going to have to take to and from school. I'm going to still do art the same way, and you're going to be using those supplies for the most part. Now, during a normal year, I have a big bag of t-shirts that I throw out whenever we need smocks. This year, I'm not going to be able to do this. We can't share stuff, so it might be a good idea to get a smock of your own. They sell a lot of smocks at stores, but really they're not as good as just a big old t-shirt. I'll try to make sure I send a message on Seesaw or Blooms if we need a smock that day. I will be working with the pickup dates. I'm going to try to get more art supplies to you guys so we get to use some stuff that maybe you haven't used during virtual learning. I just spent an hour and a half pouring tiny little things of black paint. I'm going to try to use some of those, get some of those at home. But even if we are painting in class, I can't put out paint for everybody to use. We're going to have our own tiny little things of paint. I'd like you to save the containers too, because if I go through all those containers, they are going to run out so fast. I promise you, someday we will all be back in the art class where we can do all the great stuff in art that we all love to do in art. But we've got to work with it. These are different times. I've never lived through times like these with a pandemic. I've never seen it before, so it's new to me too. And you guys have been really great with it. You guys have seen some great art this year. There's still some great artists at both of my schools, And I am really thankful that I still get to work with you guys in whichever way I can.